Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the constant noise and distractions of everyday life? Do you find yourself longing for moments of peace and clarity amidst the chaos? In a world that often values constant connectivity and busyness, it's easy to overlook the profound impact that solitude can have on our spiritual growth. Many of us have been conditioned to view alone time as something negative, associating it with feelings of loneliness or isolation. However, what if we told you that solitude is not only beneficial, but essential for our spiritual well-being? In this video, we'll explore the transformative power of solitude and how it can help you connect with your inner self, cultivate mindfulness, and deepen your spiritual practice. Solitude provides us with a precious opportunity to step back from the external world and turn our attention inward. When we remove ourselves from the constant stimuli and demands of daily life, we create space for self-reflection and introspection. It is in these quiet moments that we can begin to unravel the layers of our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, gaining a clearer understanding of who we are and what truly matters to us. Alone time allows us to hit the pause button on the constant chatter of our minds and the expectations of others. It gives us permission to simply be without the need to perform or conform to external pressures. In solitude, we can reconnect with our authentic selves and rediscover our own desires, passions, and purpose. One of the most significant benefits of solitude is its ability to foster mindfulness. When we are alone, we have the opportunity to be fully present in the moment, without distractions or interruptions. We can observe our thoughts and emotions as they arise, without getting caught up in them or reacting impulsively. Mindfulness is the practice of bringing our attention to the present moment with curiosity and non-judgment. It allows us to witness our inner experiences without getting swept away by them. In solitude, we can cultivate this skill by engaging in mindful activities such as meditation, deep breathing, or simply observing our surroundings with heightened awareness. By practicing mindfulness in solitude, we develop a greater sense of inner peace and clarity. We learn to respond to life's challenges with more patience, compassion, and wisdom, rather than reacting from a place of fear or reactivity. Mindfulness helps us navigate the ups and downs of our spiritual journey with greater ease and resilience. Solitude also provides a sacred space for connecting with our higher selves or the divine source, whatever that may mean to you. When we quiet the noise of the external world, we open ourselves up to the gentle whispers of our intuition and inner guidance. In the stillness of solitude, we can tune into the wisdom that resides within us. We can ask ourselves meaningful questions and listen deeply for the answers that arise from our hearts. This connection with our higher selves can provide us with profound insights, clarity, and direction on our spiritual path. Whether through prayer, contemplation, or simply sitting in quiet reflection, solitude allows us to strengthen our relationship with the divine. We can cultivate a sense of trust and surrender, knowing that we are always guided and supported by a higher power. This connection can be a source of immense comfort, strength, and inspiration as we navigate the challenges and opportunities of life. One of the most powerful ways to experience the benefits of solitude is by spending time in nature. There is something inherently healing and transformative about immersing ourselves in the beauty and simplicity of the natural world. When we step into a forest, walk along a beach, or sit by a peaceful stream, we are reminded of our interconnectedness with all of life. We can sense the wisdom and intelligence that permeates every living thing, from the tiniest blade of grass to the mightiest tree. Nature has a way of putting our worries and concerns into perspective, reminding us of the bigger picture and the cyclical nature of existence. In the solitude of nature, we can find a deep sense of peace and belonging. We can experience moments of awe and wonder that leave us humbled and inspired. Whether watching a breathtaking sunset, listening to the soothing sound of birdsong, or feeling the soft earth beneath our feet, nature has a way of speaking directly to our souls. Spending time alone in nature can also be a powerful catalyst for spiritual insights and realizations. Disconnected from the distractions of technology and the demands of daily life, we can more easily tap into the wisdom and guidance that is always available to us. We may find ourselves having profound epiphanies or receiving clear messages from the universe. Despite the numerous benefits of solitude, many people find the idea of being alone uncomfortable or even frightening. We may associate alone time with feelings of loneliness, boredom, or even abandonment. These fears are often rooted in our conditioning and past experiences, but they do not have to define our relationship with solitude. Embracing solitude is a choice to be with ourselves, to face our fears and discomforts head-on. It is an act of self-love and self-care, a recognition that we are worthy of our own time and attention. By consciously choosing to spend time alone, we send a powerful message to ourselves that we are enough, just as we are. Overcoming our fear of solitude requires patience, compassion, and a willingness to sit with our discomfort. It may feel challenging at first, but with practice, we can learn to find peace and joy in our own company. We can use our alone time to engage in activities that nourish our souls, such as reading, creating art, or practicing yoga. As we become more comfortable with solitude, we may find that our relationship with ourselves deepens and strengthens. We develop a greater sense of self-awareness and self-acceptance, recognizing our own inherent worth and value. This inner strength and resilience can serve us well in all areas of our lives, helping us navigate challenges with greater ease and grace. In a world filled with constant noise and stimulation, silence can be a rare and precious commodity. Yet, it is in the silence that we often find the most profound opportunities for spiritual growth and transformation. Silence allows us to tune out the external chatter and tune into the subtle whispers of our own hearts and souls. It creates a space for deep listening, where we can hear the guidance and wisdom that is always available to us. In the stillness of silence, we can connect with our inner truth and align ourselves with our highest purpose. Practicing silence can take many forms, from sitting in quiet meditation to simply taking a few moments throughout the day to pause and breathe. It can be as simple as turning off the radio during our daily commute or choosing to eat a meal in silence, savoring each bite with mindful attention. As we cultivate a practice of silence, we may find that our minds become quieter and more peaceful. We develop a greater capacity for presence and awareness, able to observe our thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them. This inner stillness can be a source of immense healing and transformation, helping us release old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve us. Silence also allows us to cultivate a deeper sense of connection with the divine. In the absence of external noise, we can more easily hear the whispers of our intuition and the guidance of our higher selves. We can experience moments of profound insight and revelation, as well as a sense of unity and oneness with all of life. While solitude is an essential component of spiritual growth, it is equally important to balance it with a sense of community and connection. As social beings, we thrive when we feel a sense of belonging and support from others who share our values and aspirations. Engaging with like-minded individuals can provide us with valuable opportunities for learning, growth, and inspiration. Whether through attending workshops, joining a spiritual community, or simply sharing our experiences with trusted friends, connecting with others can help us feel less alone on our spiritual path. At the same time, it is important to recognize that our spiritual journey is ultimately a personal one. While others can offer guidance and support, we must take responsibility for our own growth and development. Solitude allows us to cultivate a strong sense of inner authority and trust in our own intuition, rather than relying solely on external validation or approval. Finding a healthy balance between solitude and community requires self-awareness and discernment. We must learn to listen to our own needs and desires, honoring when we need time alone to recharge and reflect, as well as when we feel called to connect and collaborate with others. By cultivating a sense of inner balance and harmony, we can navigate the ebb and flow of our spiritual journey with greater ease and grace. Incorporating solitude into our daily lives can have a profound impact on our spiritual well-being. While it may seem challenging to carve out time for alone time amidst the demands of work, family, and other responsibilities, even small moments of solitude can make a significant difference. One simple way to integrate solitude into our day is to establish a regular practice of meditation or quiet reflection. This can be as short as 5 minutes each morning or evening, sitting in stillness and focusing on our breath or a meaningful intention. Over time, this practice can help us cultivate a greater sense of inner peace and clarity, as well as a stronger connection to our spiritual selves. Another way to incorporate solitude is to prioritize activities that allow us to be alone with our thoughts and feelings. This might include taking a solo walk in nature, engaging in a creative pursuit such as writing or painting, or simply setting aside time each day to sit in quiet contemplation. By making solitude a regular part of our routine, we signal to ourselves and others that our spiritual well-being is a priority. It is also important to be mindful of the quality of our alone time. While it can be tempting to fill our solitude with distractions such as social media or television, true solitude requires us to be present with ourselves without external stimulation. By learning to be comfortable in our own company, we develop a greater sense of self-reliance and inner strength. Ultimately, integrating solitude into our daily lives is about creating sacred space for ourselves. It is a way of honoring our own needs and desires and recognizing that our spiritual growth is a lifelong journey that requires ongoing attention and nurturing. By making solitude a consistent part of our lives, we can cultivate a deeper sense of inner peace, clarity, and connection to the divine. Solitude is a powerful tool for spiritual growth and transformation. By embracing alone time, we create space for self-reflection, mindfulness, and connection with our higher selves. We learn to find inspiration in the beauty and simplicity of nature, and to overcome our fears and discomforts in order to cultivate a deeper sense of inner peace and resilience. Solitude is not about isolation or disconnection from others, but rather about creating sacred space for ourselves to explore the depths of our own hearts and souls. It is about learning to be comfortable in our own company and to trust in the wisdom and guidance that is always available to us. As we continue on our spiritual path, let us remember the importance of making solitude a regular part of our journey. Whether through daily moments of quiet reflection or longer periods of retreat and introspection, solitude can be a profound source of healing, growth, and transformation. So, dear viewer, we encourage you to embrace the power of solitude in your own spiritual journey. Take time each day to disconnect from the noise and distractions of the world and to turn your attention inward to the wisdom and guidance that resides within you. Trust in the journey and know that you are always supported and guided by a higher power. May your path be filled with moments of peace, clarity, and connection, and may solitude be a cherished companion along the way.